290 live. We working.
Hey, what's going on, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Dirty T, man, with your boy.
See the red, baby.
Y'all already know, man. We exit 290, man. Live, man.
Live.
Y'all know what's going on. Today, bro, we got my boy in here, my brother from another mother, man. Like, hey, this my boy, man. He'll tell y'all all about us, how we got started with all this, man. Mr. Exit 288 himself, Brandon McCoy. Sir, what's happening, man?
What's happening?
All right.
That's the guy, man. I'm telling you, man.
Exit 288, we building y'all.
Man,
Yes, sir. Yes,
hey,
sir.
About
man.
to give us some serious game up in here, man. Y'all better tune in.
Bro, it's a pleasure to have you here with us tonight, man.
Hey, man. Big pleasure and honor to be here.
I'm glad that
man,
you
you
came
can-
through for
yeah.
this interview, bro.
Always.
You know, I've been telling you that we were going to get over here. We were going to make it happen. You know what I mean? So guess what? We over here. We making it happen. Y'all just don't understand how man, look, man, me and this man go back so long, so far. Cap, I'm talking about way back, way before the Do It Myself album, all of that. You know, the logo, he made it. He came up with this logo. Exit 290 stems from Exit 288. Y'all just don't know how much this man got, you know what I mean, of influence over me, period. Man, let's talk to this guy, man. You feel me?
Let's talk, man.
Let's talk to him.
We're working.
Yes, sir.
Exit 288.
What's happening,
now,
bro?
Now, when I met Mr. Brandon,
Uh-huh.
I met him through you. of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Me and you was on our
Yeah.
business venture.
Let me take my hat down, cause my hair nappy tonight. I look bad. I don't even care, cause you know this how this go. This how this go with us. My bad.
Hey,
Okay.
it's real.
Let me, can I need to straighten mine out?
Yeah, man, wipe it off a little. There you go. You got it. You got it, brother. Let's get it.
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Exit 288.
That's
Like I
awesome.
said, when I first met, when you introduced us,
Uh-huh.
you know, the cat, he real humble, man. He
Yes,
real good
sir.
guy, man. Y'all, you know, he just
Good guy,
always,
man.
yeah, man. Super good cat, man.
Real good
So,
guy, man.
He just good, a good person, man. So, you know.
All around.
And then when we talked about starting a business, he jumped right in and helped us, man. That's what it's all about.
That's what
You
it's
know,
all
helping each
about,
other.
bro. For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? He never did
Question nothing.
He always helped us and encouraged us and all
Yes,
that,
man.
man. So I'm
Showed us
excited
what we
to have you in
need,
here, bro.
what we didn't know. He would there to help us out with it, man. Like
And
this
that's
man
what-
here, man.
Yeah, but that's what Exit 290 and 288 is all about.
All about.
That's what we do. We helping people, man.
Helping
help us
people,
help
bro.
you. This podcast right here, if you got anything you're trying to do, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. This gentleman over here, we don't even consider him a guest. Now, this man is
Family.
family. This man over here, he's part of Exit 290.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
he
Always.
we a spinoff of Exit 288.
You better know
You know,
it.
so I'm happy to have you, man.
Man,
So,
let's talk a
Man.
little bit about
yeah,
you, man.
let's do
Man.
that.
All right, we done told them all about how we know you, how we got on, man, and all this, man, our ties and all this. Tell these folks a little bit about you, bro. Let them know what's going on with you, where you come from, you know, everything. You know what I mean? A little bit, anything that you want to tell. That you,
Right.
Don't tell what you don't want to tell.
All right. So, my name is Brandon McCoy.
Yes, sir.
I go by Prezi Baby.
Mm-hmm.
I started Exit 288. And it was a real struggle.
Yeah.
It was a real struggle from the beginning because I was at lowest point of my life a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I didn't want to do the same things that I was always doing that led me in trouble.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to fix my mind. So, you know, like I'm gonna be 1,000. I
Yeah.
was staying with my man Dirty T.
Man,
You
shit.
feel me?
You
Man,
know.
cause like a little situation with my ex had happened. So I just let that go. And that
Yeah.
caused me to start all over. But in the process of starting all over, they gave me food just to find out who I really was and what I could do.
Yeah.
So as soon as I seen that it was right there for me, God kind of spoke to me. And I ain't trying to get too religious on y'all, but
Yeah.
you know, like he spoke to me and said, "You a real hustler. Don't limit yourself." So like I noticed that I was always in and out of jail or some stuff like that in my early life. And I just wanted to fix that. And I was determined to make it, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man.
I used to rap a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I still do a little music, but my name really came from that. So I was kind of popular where I was from.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, well, let me bring everybody back. I was born in Rome, Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I was raised in Cartersville, Georgia. So my love always been in Rome.
Hold on, tell me something
Right.
right quick, right?
All right.
Real quick. This is not even on this subject, and then I had to pause you on this.
Okay.
any child that's born from Cartersville, don't they have to be delivered at Floyd Medical? Or Cartersville Medical have a delivery? They don't got that, do they?
They got it, but back in the day,
yeah. It was mostly Florida.
It
So a
was
lot of
wrong.
people from Cartersville is really from Florida County.
I say 75%.
Hey, I love all y'all motherfuckers.
Hey,
man.
listen, I say 75% of the people from Cartersville was born in Florida County. They was born in Rome.
Yeah, all right, that's what's up. We all family.
So, man, but if you ask me where I'm born from, I'm born in the same place you born.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So Florida Medical.
Right, facts.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man.
Let me ask you something, Brandon. Let's talk about. I heard you mention, you was in and out of trouble and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you wanted to change the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And God spoke to you and
Yeah.
told you some things.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say to a young cat that was in your situation? You know what I'm saying? Out there, he going through what you went through, and he just seemed like he just can't find a way. Now you found your way, but you got age of 288. You're doing very well. You doing. The business is booming. I mean, you're doing great. But it's somebody out there that just in the same situation you was in, and they looking for God, they looking for answers. They're trying to figure out what to do. So you've been through that, and you got testimony. So share a little bit. What would you tell them?
This is what I would tell them. Find out what you best at.
Yeah.
Don't be no follower, because
Yeah.
God gave everybody a skill.
Right.
Everybody got a skill, and it go back biblical too, right?
Right.
Everybody had a skill in the Bible. It didn't matter if you was a carpenter or a dancer
whatever.
or a singer,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You had a skill. So, man, we get drifted off all the time that we don't know what we best at because we so used to following other people.
Yeah.
So what I would tell a younger person that's trying to make it is don't follow nobody. Just go with your first mind. If the whole crowd going over here,
yes,
you be the one to go over here.
Yeah,
I promise you, you're going to get way more money by yourself
Yeah.
than with all these.
If that's
folks.
where your heart is taking you, that's where you should go.
Yeah, like, everybody got a purpose. Everybody got a destiny.
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you don't know what your purpose is, you can't get to your destiny,
Exactly.
right?
You got a point.
All right. So, I say 75% of my homeboys was in the streets, right?
Yeah, right.
Hustlers to death.
Yeah.
I'm talking about hustlers to death can get it out the mud ASAP.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
No
But-
question.
But the thing is, they selling the wrong product.
Right.
And once they switch up their product, they'll take that chance out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's going to be all money. All
Yes,
money.
sir.
You can't go to
Yes, sir.
jail for making legit
Legal
money.
Exactly.
feel me?
Exactly.
And then, like, listen to this. These guys be going to college.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not knocking school for nobody,
No.
but these guys will go to college, man, for like 4 years,
Spend all
maybe
them
8 years.
Yeah.
Get in debt, student loans.
Yeah.
Get out and try to start a business and fail and don't know what to do because they didn't have that hustler in them from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make somebody be a hustler. That got to be in you.
They gotta be.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they got to be in you. It's a thirst that I got.
Yeah.
You know, like I like transactions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's my biggest thing in my life is transactions. As long as I'm winning
Hey,
and I'm serving,
Man, what?
then I'm good.
I'm good. No matter where you at.
I'm
no matter
good.
where you at.
I'm good, but I just do it
Hey.
legit.
Bro, that's
You know,
crazy, bro. It's crazy. Bro.
I already know how you feel, bro.
Yeah, cause it's crazy
Man, we
what you
one and
said.
the
That
same.
it's like when I went through a time myself, when they had took me away from the streets, away from my family and everything at one point in time, and it was like, bro, when I got behind the wall, it was like wasn't too much fucking with me, wasn't too much messing with my mind. It was just the whole point of shit being able to sell something. So I had talked to one of my partners in there. It was like probably about 3 days after I was locked up. You know what I mean? And I just asked my partner like, what go in here? What sell? You know what I mean? He was like, shit, really, bro? That coffee and the candy. So the next store, bro, my whole store was coffee and candy.
Right.
So shit, by the end of the week, bro, I was racked up in that boy. Yeah, but I was good. But just the feeling of being able to
It made
hustle,
you feel like
bro, it
you
made me
good.
feel like I was cool. I was cool. I wasn't studying nothing. I was straight.
That's the same
you know what
feeling.
I mean?
And
It's
hey,
crazy.
not to cut you off,
Nah, go ahead.
but those feelings and
Yeah.
those type of people be the best businessmen in life
Yeah.
if they can go legit.
They just have to apply to something
Listen,
that's legit.
That's corporate already, bro.
Exactly.
As long as you can listen, man.
Yeah.
There's some people in this world that can take this Exit 290
Mm-hmm.
cup,
Mm-hmm.
all right? They can't sell it to save their life.
Mm-hmm.
They can't.
Put me on the corner with that motherfucker.
But let me give you this cup, and let me say, hey, you got an hour to sell this cup. I bet you'll be back in 15 minutes.
Shit, bro, I'll be back
Even
in
if you have to
5.
drop the price on the cup, you gonna sell the cup.
Yeah.
But the
Well,
next person, they scared to go up to that person. And they
Yeah,
scared to talk to
scared to
this
sell it.
dude.
So, Brad,
can't
let's break it all the way down these young kids. And so what you basically telling them is, follow your heart.
Or just
Follow your
apply-
heart.
If your hustle is whatever your hustle
Maximize
is.
your hustle.
Apply your hustle to something other than the illegal way.
Right.
Try to put it
And don't be
towards
afraid to
something
do
else.
it.
Don't
Any
be scared
negative-
to do it.
Any negative situation could be a positive situation.
Yes, sir.
It really depends on how you flip your battery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right?
There you go.
Man, 'cause if you got your battery upside down, you're going to get that raw side.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
If you
yes,
got it
sir.
upside forward, then you
Yeah.
working.
You gonna work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gonna
For
work it
sure,
because
for
it's right.
sure.
Man,
That's
you
the
can't take a remote controller and flip the batteries in the wrong way
It
and
ain't
expect
gonna
for it to
work.
work.
No, it's
Exactly.
not.
It ain't gonna work.
Tell us like this. Tell us a little bit about how you got Exit 288 started.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I didn't even know I was gonna call it Exit 288 from the beginning.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna call it Nate's because Nate's was a big spot in Cartersville. Everybody knew to
Yeah.
pull up at Nate's. It's the
Yeah.
hood
I
spot.
remember going to Nate.
You know, for years and years and years, that
They
spot
had
was
them
always something.
polos.
They used to have everything.
Everything.
Everything was knockoff though.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I'm saying?
I used to buy them too.
I used to buy it too. Going by them chains and trying to turn them and everything. But anyway,
Yeah.
nigga, that was Nate's. So, you know, one time, like, I'm sitting back and, like, I'm just thinking, like, man, somebody needs to reopen up Nate.
Yeah.
But I did not think I was going to be the one to do it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Because I was just sitting at the house or wherever I was, and I was just like, man, nigga, that'd be so cool, you know, just to bring the spot back because the Ville was dead. I'm talking about it was, like, nothing going on in my city like that.
Right.
So I started selling shirts, Nate t-shirts out the trunk of my car.
Mm-hmm.
This was around the time that me and my ex had split up, and I started roommating with Dirty T.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I'm down in the downstairs, I'm on the computer day in, day out, day in, day out. I'm trying to get him to look at what I got going on.
Yeah,
Like, bro, nigga, look at this
yeah.
right here, man. Cause if I do this, you can do this. You do this. Do this.
And the whole time I'm like, man,
You had a
I'm finna
vision
go
then.
here and do
Listen,
this.
I had a crazy vision, but I didn't know how it was gonna work right.
Yeah,
and I'm trying
yeah.
to pull him into it, but he like, bro, that ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
what I was.
You couldn't see it at the time.
I couldn't see it at the
But
time.
bro was not even
I wasn't
thinking about it.
studying.
Right.
I was
So-
studying making a
I-
check.
I got
So like, you know, like I'm getting up every day,
Mhm.
you know,
Real hustling.
and I'm leaving the house. I'm going to gas station. I'm going to sell these shirts, you know, and I come home when everybody else get off work because I want to feel like I've been to work. You know, like I don't want to cheat myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So every day I'm doing the same thing.
So
And
you
my
was going in, putting your
I was-
own craft to work like you was on your own, like on a job.
Yeah.
Put time
Yeah.
in.
yeah, man,
You
'cause
just
I
can't
wanted
go out
to
there
create.
20, 15 minutes and I'm through working.
Yeah, I think it's a
Man, 'cause I wanted to create my own job.
Right. So
I mean, I didn't want to work for.
You put some time in that. So go ahead.
Yeah, man. So I was too smooth of a hustler just to be sitting back, always saying I can't get no job. I can't get no job. You know what I'm saying? Man, 'cause, like, man, I went to Lowe's. I had tried to get a job at Lowe's.
Mhm.
They ain't give me a job. My background. I went to Home Depot. They wouldn't do it. I wasn't gonna work no fast food. Period.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I know too much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So my mind was telling me to keep on doing what I was doing or do this. And everything was working so bad for me. I just felt like if I stayed in the street,
Yeah. It was gonna be
it
bad.
was only my destiny to go out bad.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
everything else was falling for me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I set my butt down and I got in front of that computer and I started going to YouTube, finding out stuff. Now I
3
started.
o'clock in the morning, this nigga come up there and wake me up. Bro, look, man, you just gotta come and look at this. Come and look at this. I just want you just come and look for 5-10 minutes.
Man,
Bro, I used to be so, hey man, but that's my brother,
used to
so I
feel-
got
hey.
up every time.
I felt like I started getting on my brother's nerve, man. Because I kept going up them
Yeah,
steps.
you was excited. It was,
Yeah, man, it was excitement to me.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. Man, when I learned that the only thing I gotta do to get my, you know, like my
Yeah,
warehouse
so-
stuff
so-
is this and this and this, I was like,
So
bro,
you was selling the shirts
Yes.
And the church started to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Nate shirt started booming. Like I went from like my first sale into like 3 weeks making like $3,500 from the trunk.
Wow. Yeah. I seen
Man, and bro was with me.
I
Like,
seen it.
you know, like we
Come
live
on
together,
now.
so I'm telling him every move I'm making. I'm like, bro, this, then, the
So
third,
you
this, then, the
said
third.
T-shirts and you making about
T-shirt,
$3,500.
He did it.
I'm making
I
like
swear.
$3,500 a month.
Oh, hey, bro, I seen it.
Just off the t-shirts, but that's
T-shirts.
from the beginning. And
That's from
then
the beginning.
With
I got
somebody
Yeah.
else's name on it.
with somebody else's name on it that
Right.
used to be in the spot that they no longer there because it got kind of messed up. Like the
Right.
police came and stuff, messed it up,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the name was still there. Like
Yeah.
everybody know that spot for
So
being
you
there.
kept Nate's alive.
So like
by
I tried to
selling
keep
those
Nate's
t-shirts.
alive.
Right.
My landlord, which was not my landlord then, he seen me always in his parking lot with my trunk pop selling these shirts. So he
Yeah.
pulled up on me a couple weeks later like, hey man, what you doing? Every time I watch my camera, I see you.
Yeah.
I said, man, listen, I'm selling these Nate shirts, this,
Yeah.
that, and the third. He said, man, how much money you done made? I was like, man, I done made like $3,500 in 3 weeks. You know, and I'm showing him receipts because
Yeah.
I'm writing receipts to everybody because I
Yeah.
want this to be real
Yeah.
Right.
in my head. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I don't
right.
want to trick myself.
Uh-huh.
Like, just thinking I'm doing something, I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to get burnt out in a month and two, and I done invested all my money into this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to trick myself, so I have to go hard every day. So, long story short, my landlord was like, hey, man, you want this building? And I said, man, everybody been trying to get that building from you.
Yeah.
He said, man, but it ain't for everybody. If you want this building, just come up here and see me tomorrow.
I'm blessed.
So God sent him to you.
Boy, what?
God, hey.
Bro, they came in there.
You
That
didn't
nigga happy,
you
boy.
didn't go ask nobody. that.
Hell no.
I didn't go ask for the
You
building.
were just working,
That shit
and this
came.
man approached you, and that owns the building,
The building came to me.
Came to
came
him.
to you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just like this one came to me.
That's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
But at first, I didn't know how I was gonna do
Yeah.
this because all right, so I had a business partner at first.
Yeah.
Around the time that I was getting the building and I was signing on the line, I had somebody actually going 50-50 in on Exit 288. The
Yeah.
paperwork and everything. Like, I probably said like 30 days in, not even 30 days in, he bailed out.
Yeah.
You
And-
couldn't wait.
Yeah, so I had to hold all the weight myself, and I didn't even know what the heck I was doing because there's taxes and
Yeah,
different
all
type of
extra.
stuff involved. You got to understand, like, I didn't make it past the 10th grade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Man,
right.
and like I'm sitting here making 6 figures myself, and didn't make it to the 10th grade. Well, didn't make it past the 10th grade.
Yeah.
My college was prison.
Yeah.
The reason that I tell folks that is for the ones that have been in prison not to be discouraged.
Exactly.
That you can't do nothing just because you got a felony record. Don't mean that you can't be that person that you know you could be.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
There's no limitations on life.
Exactly.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what be the problem with that a lot, man, is when you get to prison or when you go to the county, hell even. You got a lot of people in that motherfucker, man, that's in how would I say? Incarcerated lawyers. You know what I mean? You got so many motherfuckers telling you about your case that you can do but hell, they still in that motherfucker doing the same damn thing, you know? So don't just be listening to everybody that's got something to say about what you got going on. Know your case, know what you got going on, figure it out and get out and do what the hell you got to do to go straight. You know what I mean? Also, as far as
Yeah.
in
This
that
Exit
part,
299, baby.
you ain't gonna get this nowhere else.
This is real
Y'all
conversation.
already know what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, man, it's raw. It's
Alright,
raw.
This raw is gonna
So
get.
tell us about, okay, so you done got the store, man. You got everything popping now, you know what I mean? As far as in really generating your revenue and making your money now, how's that going for you? You know what I mean?
Like, it's going good.
Yeah.
There's your down moments. And
Everybody
then
has.
there's your high points.
Yes, sir.
Man, but
Yeah,
but the high points is what make it worth it.
worth it.
with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And like
yes,
those
sir.
spurs of the moments. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Those spurs of the moments, those be the best moments. But
The
as
best.
far as like an overall, I love my job, man. 'Cause I made it into something that I love.
Yes,
You gotta
sir.
think about this.
You know they say
What?
if you love what you do, you ain't got no job.
You gotta think
Yeah,
about
that's
this
right.
though. You gotta think about this. Let's just say if everybody was to create a job around what they like to do.
Mhm.
Okay. So when I was growing up,
People.
when I was growing up,
You're a lot of
you know, like I like jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
I like clothes. I like cologne.
I like that piece you got on right there too, man.
Oh, yeah.
It looked real nice, man. You know what I mean? I was sitting over here looking, man, like, dang, boy, I might need to go step it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's
man.
Yeah,
It's coming.
Yeah,
Okay, it's coming, man. Y'all hear
really,
my
I
bro.
tried to take him down there with me when I was. Nah, he was there with
I was
me.
there with you.
You was there with me when I was placing
I was
my order.
there, I was there with you.
bro.
We ain't gonna talk about
You know, I tell them about everything
Yes, sir.
before I
Yes,
do
sir.
it, right?
You know, I couldn't get in there without my bro not having one.
Nah, that's what it is. You know.
Nice,
My
man.
paper wasn't strong enough yet, bro.
Nah, man,
Hey, brother.
nah, like your paper was strong enough, but you didn't feel like doing it at that moment.
Yeah, you know it. I
You know
had
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
some other business.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's good
okay.
advertisement. It's a tax write-off.
Yes, sir.
You know, like,
Well, check this out, Mr. Brad.
That's right.
Let's go. Let me ask you this. Matter of fact, how about telling the people out there tonight? How can they? Where is 2 Exit 88? And you know,
Where is it?
all right, so I'm from exit 288, which is the Cartersville exit.
Mhm.
The address going to my store is 314 North Bartow Street, and that's
Yes, sir.
Cartersville, Georgia, 30120. You can find me on Facebook as Exit 288. Find me on Instagram as Exit 288. You can find me on Snapchat as Exit 288, and you can go to my .com, which is exit288.com, and you can order my merch. You can also see pictures of the store location.
Yeah.
Welcome to come.
Exit 288,
you
everything, baby.
Everything.
You hear me?
The same as all this. It's the same. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Y'all welcome to pull up on me. I'm there 6 days a week. I'm
A lot of people
always
know
working.
of Exit 288 as the hilltop.
yeah.
That's what I done learned to know. Ain't
Yeah.
that the same thing?
Yeah,
You
see,
know?
that's Summer Hill.
Yeah, see, it's Summer Hill.
Summer Hill.
See, I used to
I
live
mean-
in the projects across the street from that plaza
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
when I was growing up. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Man, 'cause that's like my first knowing where I was living
Yeah, yeah.
was right there. And I used to go up there and buy candy on that hill and everything. So,
So you grew up right there where your business is.
Exactly.
yeah, like I grew up all over Cartersville.
Exactly.
It's like the whole Cartersville is like my little spot.
Bro,
Gotcha.
hey man, it's a wave, my guy.
It's a
You hear
good
me?
wave.
It's a good ass wave, bro. And I got on that motherfucker and took off. Cause just like he was saying, he came at me. I swear I was listening. Every time I was listening. But it just took some time for me to get it right.
When he saw you, when you saw it manifesting for him, then you understood.
I understood,
He-
man.
but you also
He
gotta
wasn't
think about
playing. He brought me
You
out
also
of
got
what
to
I
think
was
about
in.
this, right?
Yes, sir.
I know over 5 million people.
That's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? It's only one person that I came to like, hey man, you need to do this, you need to
It
do
was
this, you need to do this. Because you gotta have that hustler
Yeah.
momentum about yourself.
Yeah,
like
right.
you gotta already be bossed up in your
Muscle-minded.
mentality. You
Right.
gotta have a bossed up mentality, but you just ain't converted yet.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, cause you can't be the shooter
Yeah.
and motherfucker expect to have a store.
Right.
I don't think folks gonna really respect that too tough. Especially especially if
Yeah.
you known for doing all this. I done did my dirt, but
Yeah.
you gotta grow out of stuff. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
exactly.
You gotta grow. I mean, if you don't grow, you gonna be in a
You know,
standstill.
Y'all listen to this. This
Yeah,
ain't
so
just
you
not,
got to
baby.
know.
This is some real talk right here. You
I had
gotta
I had an OG, man. One of the OG told
Shout
me,
out to the
bro.
OGs.
Yeah,
man.
all the OGs, man, cause they
We
down,
OGs
bro.
now.
We OGs now.
That's why I wanted to do something
You know,
different
they
than what we
got hey,
always
bro.
did.
You young niggas,
Yeah.
if you want to hear something, you want to come talk to an OG, cause I know I can label myself as an OG now. You feel me? OG told me though, you know what I mean. When we first started this joint, he was like, bro, it's a good thing that you did that, and the way that you move was smart as hell. He was like, because at the ass end of the deal, you don't got no enemies, man. You didn't make no enemies along the way. You didn't fuck up with nobody along the way, so you ain't got nobody that just hate you. You know what I mean? Now, I look on Facebook and Snap and Instagram and all that, man, and I see a whole lot of people go on your page, bro, and they are like your shit. You know what I mean? I have 260 something likes on here, man, and I might have 2 shares. And that shit just be funny to me. Like, I know I ain't looking for everybody to share my shit, but damn, I'm looking at it like, if it's 200 and something people that say like, the share button right here, it ain't but that much fucking space between the share button. You know what I mean? Why the hell they ain't sharing it?
Or you may
You
have,
know?
or you may have 200 views,
200 views.
and no likes.
And no like.
Not one.
You want to know what though?
So this kind of.
You want to know what though?
Talk
Like,
to me. How you feel about that situation? How you feel about that?
well, actually, it don't be the people all the time.
Yeah.
Really, just be your engagement on Facebook. So, I mean, if you make a post and then you just leave it up there, it ain't gonna really do what it's supposed to do. But if you make a post and you just time it right, and as soon as everybody starts saying something, you go back and you like what they say, and like you comment, then get back off.
Yeah.
You have to show that you make an engagement on
With that
social
shit.
media,
Yeah.
just so that Facebook will keep you pushed into their algorithm.
Yeah.
So every post that I make, every 2-3 hours I go back to that post and I fill up with some content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I get back off of it, and
that.
then that'll jump on everybody's timeline.
Yeah.
Like it's still new still.
Yeah.
And then like 2-3
Man,
more hours.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we
man,
need that. We need that.
Yeah,
And then like in 2-3 more hours, that's when I boom, 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 and I like everybody new stuff that done said something on my post.
Right.
Okay.
And then I say something like, listen, you know, like I really appreciate the love, and third. And then I get off of it, and later on tonight, it might be like 400, 500, 600 likes and like 100 comments.
You know what I want to
Because I kept it going. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it going.
I want to say to everybody out there watching this show tonight,
Yes, sir.
go to YouTube. Go to your YouTube.
Go to your YouTube.
Search for Exit 290 Live.
Exit 290
Live. And hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
Now, some of y'all probably think, if I subscribe, man, it's like paying money, man. I'm going to be buying a magazine. Nope. I'm old school. Hell, I thought that. But it's free. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
And probably, I think it's another button with a little bell or something like that. Right
Bell notification.
That's it.
Bell notification.
We don't know shit by all I knew it was a bill.
And when you hit that, you'll be subscribing to us. And all that does is when we do a show and it's coming out, I think your phone might make a noise or something letting you know the show is about to begin.
Yeah, it's about to come on.
It'll
Okay. That was
so that's all it is. So we just want people to subscribe to what
Yes,
our
sir.
shows because we're really trying to reach out to the community.
And put this stuff out, man. You
Right,
know what I mean?
because tonight, Exit 288, my homeboy here, Brandon, he giving out some real he's sharing some real stuff in his life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't have the courage to come here and tell y'all, you know, he went through some trials and tribulations. He was staying with somebody. God spoke to him. He kept his hustle going. He said he didn't even go past the 10th grade. But he kept hustling.
Let me let him know.
His own business.
Let me step this up right quick, real fast, man. As far as in my bro goddamn going through some shit and him coming to stay with me, this man here always been bossed up. Always, since the beginning of the time that I ever know that he was bossed up. When I met him, he was a boss.
Yeah.
He didn't have to come and stay with me. I talked him into coming to stay with me. You know what I mean? That man could have went off and got him a motherfucking room or two. You know what I mean? He could have got him a little apartment somewhere and did whatever. But I knew myself too what that shit would have brought. You know what I mean? So I convinced him. I talked him into, bro, come and be my roommate because I needed the help. I needed to help my damn self. You know what I mean? So it's like
a part of our destiny, though.
Yeah, it was our destiny.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it, right?
Yes, sir.
I was just moving out of a 5-bedroom house.
Big boy shit.
With my studio built in the inside.
Big boy shit.
My Mercedes outside with the Exit 288.
Big boy shit.
You know.
Yes, sir.
And I lost my crib because the girl I was with.
Yeah,
you feel me? And she just messed up my little life for a minute, and I didn't have no direction. So
you would do something.
You know, like I'm not finna go and stay in a room. I ain't trying to say I'm too good for a room, but I'm past the room at this point because I got loved ones that make it. If I can't be in my house, then I go over here. You feel what I'm saying?
But I get all that. But what I was just saying is that with him sharing all this, man, this is big.
Yeah, man. I want the people to know.
You know, somebody gonna. That's what I'm saying. Somebody tonight need to hear your story, man. This need to be heard because somebody, man, probably out here tonight gonna probably just feel like, man, you know, forget it, I'm done. I mean, I'm through. I don't want to do nothing else. But me listening to what you're saying, man, is very inspirational.
Yes,
very inspirational.
Let me say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, I just want to express something right quick, nigga. I want to look at the camera and say this right here.
Yes, sir.
Look, man, we all got the ability to make some money and stay on top, even be on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, but you got to sacrifice something. You feel me? Man, because I done had bread. I done lost bread. Man, because I done bounced back. I done been in the rooms. I done been in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I done been on the block. I done sold almost every drug it was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But once you mature, and like that's not you, because that wasn't the real me anyway. But I'm thankful because like I got the momentum and yeah, man, 'cause you got skills when you out there getting money. That's making skills. Everybody can't do it.
Who you are.
Everybody can't be respected doing it.
Damn
Folks
right.
will come and eat you up out there in the streets
Real
if you ain't
fast.
respected. You getting money like that and everybody know it.
Come on,
man.
homie.
Folks gonna come and eat you, man.
Come on,
Unless
homie.
you respect it. So, me being so knowledgeable, I could see myself just falling again and again and again. I felt like I was stupid.
That was
You
stupid.
feel what I'm saying? Like, what the
Nigga,
hell
come
I been
on,
doing?
bro. What?
Like, all them times making myself a slave?
Come on, homie.
Listen,
Come
man.
on.
Do not make yourself a slave. Going to jail, you're a slave.
Go get what the fuck you want. If you want that shit, man, and you know it's out there for you, go get what the fuck you want, bro, because it's out there for you. If you got a dream, you got a vision, follow up on that shit, because if you don't, it's just goddamn a whole bunch of fucking love lost, bro. It's over.
Learn more skills.
Mm-hmm.
No, look, these degrees out here, I mean, you can go get a degree, that's cool, but I work for myself and I add a new skill almost every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. And I don't have a degree for doing this stuff, but I put this stuff out there because I have a business and I'm offering more skills.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So let's just say if you, all right, so right now, like I got my store.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I do the custom clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I also got my music royalty check.
Mm-hmm.
I also do a little streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I also cut hair. You know what I'm saying? All those are skills. I use all my skills still to make money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Make mowing grass, all that. If you pay me, I'll be out there. You know what I'm saying? If you pay me, I'll be out there.
It's a check.
It's a
Well, legal check.
Man, I'm a hustler first.
Man, what, bro?
Yeah.
You better let
That's
them know.
what folks gotta really
Let
realize.
them know.
I'm the same hustler. I'm a hustler first.
I'm me.
It's just I hustle legit.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
You know, I'm
still here.
I'm all into that hustling legit and finding out these curves and these loopholes.
Well, check, man. One more thing, man. Tell them one more time about where they can pull up on Exit 288 at. You know what I mean? And how they can get your merch offline and all that. Give them the details, man.
My store location is 314 North Bartow Street,
Mm-hmm.
and that's Cartersville, Georgia, 30120. We right there on Summer Hill. Y'all can come. My website is exit288.com. My Facebook is exit288. Well, it's just gonna be exit288. I'm also Brandon McCoy on Facebook for those that don't want to follow my store page and just follow just my personal page, which is cool too. Yeah. My Instagram is exit288, or you can go to Prezi Baby for my Instagram. That's my music Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can look me up on YouTube. I got a movie series. It's called Exit 288 the Movie.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can go and y'all can look at that. I also got my music on the web. Y'all can go to Spotify, Napster.
Yeah.
Prezi Baby. He is not playing.
Hey, man, next time we got Prezi on here, man, we're going to talk a lot more about his music, man, and everything. You know, we had to tap in a whole lot on that store and get his whole background. Y'all already know we coming at y'all, man. Exit 290 live, baby.
Exit 290
every
live,
time.
Baby, where you can come get anything done.
Anything.
That's what we do.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? We try to sell something, we try to promote something, market anything. This is where you want to be.
Yes.
This is spot.
This is spot. We talk for real.
Right here.
We talk for real. And I
You
want to thank
see
Brandon
it
for
is
coming
what
here
it
tonight, man.
Always.
Thank you so much, man. I have a lot of love for you, man.
Yes, sir,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Shout out Tyrell, man.
Yeah, he over here.
Shout out my boy Bubble Up, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We working, man.
We
Y'all already know what's up. Oh, yeah. One more thing. That we working. I done patent that now. So if you use it, just know I'm coming after my royalties. Yeah, we working.
We working.
Live, baby.
Yes, sir.
Checking out.
Exit 290 live. We working.